Hello friends, we're going to do our math for Tuesday, June 2nd. You will need your My Math book, volume 2, your lizard book. And we're going to go to lesson 1 of chapter 10. Remember we started chapter 10 yesterday? And I said we're going to talk about solid figures. So these are some solid figures. They're three-dimensional because you can see all the way around them. Okay, so today we're going to talk about cubes and prisms. So in the first part, Explore and Explain, we're going to find a cube from around the house. Look for something that you think is a cube shape and bring it back to your math. I'm going to go hunt for my cube too. Oh my gosh, you guys, it took me like 5 minutes to find a cube, but I found one. It's a tiny one. It's a Lego. It's one of my daughter's Legos. So if you found a cube, go ahead and trace around it. Leave it to one side so you have room, because we're going to have to trace a rectangular prism as well. Let's see what face it makes after we trace it. Ready? A square. Remember yesterday when we made our foldable? It showed on a cube. A cube has a square face. It actually has 6 square faces. So if you trace a cube, it will have a square face. Okay, it says next, trace a rectangular prism. So if you have Legos, you might also have one like this. It's a little longer, and that is a rectangular prism. So you could trace a rectangular Lego. I also found my handy dandy sticky note pad is a rectangular prism. So if you see here, it has a face, and a face here, and here, here, and on the back and the front. 6 faces. So I'm going to go ahead and trace my handy dandy sticky note. Oops. And let's see what shape the face is. Rectangle. So like we said yesterday, a rectangular prism has 6 rectangle faces. Actually, no. It has 4 rectangle faces, and actually it has 2 square faces. One on this side and one on this side. So 2 square faces and 4 rectangular faces. So very interesting. Okay, turn the page. See and show. 3-dimensional shapes are all solid shapes. Cubes and rectangular prisms have faces and vertices. So they're showing the cube, which has 6 faces, and the cube has 6 square faces. All the faces are the same, and 8 vertices. Excuse me. Okay, so 6 faces and 8 vertices. A rectangular prism also has 6 faces and 8 vertices. It just looks more stretched out because it's a rectangle. It's rectangular shaped. Okay, let's go down to number 1. Identify each shape, circle the name, write the number of faces and vertices. Okay, so is this a cube or a rectangular prism? And if you need help, you can look up here where it told us cube, rectangular prism. So I know this is rectangular prism. It has a rectangle face right here. So it's a rectangular prism. How many faces? Remember it told us up here, 6 faces? If you're not sure, you could try to count them. Especially if you have like a Lego, you can count the faces on your Lego. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And how many vertices? What tells us up here? 8 vertices, or 8 corners. You could even circle all the 8 vertices in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4 more at the bottom. And so those 4 plus 4 would be the 8 vertices. Okay, number 2. Is this a cube or a rectangular prism? If you said cube, you are correct. So how many faces does a cube have? Remember up here it tells us 6 faces and 8 vertices. Okay, let's go to on my own. Remember to write your first name and the short date. We do not want to forget how to write our name for school, even though we're at home. Okay, on my own, identify each shape, circle the name, and write the number of faces and vertices, just like we did in See and Show. Okay, so you're going to do that on your own. 3 and 4. Number 5, circle the shape of the face that make each object. So cube, remember a cube has which shape of a face? Circle the shape of its face. If you're not sure, you could watch the Brain Pop video. It's a very good video for this lesson. Number 6, this is a rectangular prism. So circle the shape that can make one of its faces. Number 7, circle the object that can be made by the faces. So there's 6 square faces. If you put them all together, which of these toys does it make? Circle your answer. Okay, let's go to number 8, problem solving. If you're not ready, pause the video, finish on my own, and then push play when you're ready for problem solving. Okay, what shape are the faces on this cube of cheese? He says, my first name is Colby. My last name is Jack. Colby Jack. And Colby and Jack are types of cheeses. It says draw each face. So it says this is a cube of cheese. And a cube has, if I look back at my helpful foldable, cube has 6 faces. And remember, they're all what shape? They're all squares. So we need to draw 6 squares. I was slowing down because if I go too fast, then it looks kind of sloppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What shape are the faces? Okay, so it's asking what shape. So down here we have to write the name of the shape. Square. The cube has square faces. Okay, number 9. If you put these shapes together, what 3-dimensional shape do you make? Circle the name of the shape. Would these faces make a cube or rectangular prism? Now remember up here, we just said that a cube has 6 square faces. So are these 6 square faces? I hope you said no. It cannot be a cube because these are rectangular faces right here. So it has to be a rectangular prism. Okay, cross out the right math at the bottom. We're going to go to the My Homework. Okay, actually then my homework will be for tomorrow, for Wednesday. So when you're done with the problem solving and the on my own, then you are finished. Take a picture, send it to me in Class Dojo or Google Classroom, and I'll see you in the next one.